going to take a few seconds. Watch now. Test, hello. Twitch is working. Alright, and it looks like YouTube's working too. Again, for some reason, YouTube's volume is coming in clear for me. I don't know why. Let's delete the old one. Alright, let's get back to this. Oh, I could probably stop this. Oh my gosh, I have max. What have I been doing? Oh, also, I really have to fix this. Yeah, for some reason, and I don't know why this happens, but for some reason, my experience comes out as a freaking huge decimal number, and I can't have that happen. That's ridiculous. Anywho, let's go to OBS. There you go. And the code, what matters. I'm having some pretty annoying problems today. And yesterday, really. Trying to figure out this damn beam. And I'm going to have to go with what I didn't want to do. Which is, I'm probably going to change the speed of the beam to 0.2. So that's 5 hits a second. I'm going to try 0.1 and see if that's fine. It's probably not going to be fine, but whatever. We'll figure it out. All right. I got that from AI. Pretty sure that's going to work fine. Well, I mean, I didn't get it from AI. I fed the AI my code, and then I asked it to make it better. And it made it like a little bit shorter, slightly more optimal. Saved 0.001 seconds in the load times, I guess. Oh, jeez. All right, so what's going to happen here is a problem, basically. It's still a problem, even if I want to do it the way I don't want to do it. Because this spawner creates the table, then starts the skill visuals. Then in the skill visuals, I check to see if it's a beam, and if it is a beam, then I start the beam. The problem is if I keep it held down, then I don't want to keep starting a new beam every time. But basically all I would have to do for that then is just say, okay, let's get the debounce. Local debounce module is equal to that. Debounce module. If debounce module dot beam debounce is equal to true, then return end. Alright, that will stop the constant creation of a new beam. So that's good. This I'm pretty sure I don't need anymore because this was basically a fake continuous thing, which I'll probably keep it here. I'll go back to play. I changed it to stop because I was testing something. Alright, so here is where we're looking at now. Hey, Snotty, what's going on? I just realized, because I just saw your chat and I didn't hear anything, Chatty is turned off. Give me 1 second. I guess my computer force restarted itself last night. That's what happens. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I use Chatty to make sure that I don't miss any of the chats, because like while I'm looking at code, I can't be constantly looking up at chat every second. It's like an additional program thing that you can get that and like link it up with Twitch. It just like sends me a little ping. That's probably what if you hear anything in the background whenever people chat, that's what it is. It just sends me a ping if people are chatting. It's not for every single chat. It'll be every chat that's like a new chat as long as people haven't been talking for like 5 seconds. Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing to have. That's why I was kind of upset that I don't think there's anything like that for YouTube. I really haven't looked into it that thoroughly, but yeah, I was trying to figure something out for YouTube too, but I didn't. I couldn't really find something. It's not even that important though, because YouTube isn't the big streaming platform. I'm kind of just using YouTube right now as like a place to store all the videos. Although I did get one chat before that I completely missed because I wasn't looking at it. Alright, so we got the particle emitter. Cool. This is the important part here. I have the ray here. Alright, so what I'm doing, I don't want to fire server here. I still need the instance.parent thing. I already do that here actually. So I need to set 8.1, which 8 is the monster table. 1 is just going to be the part of the table with this in it. And every time it hits a monster, I always have to. Do I have to do it in a table form? I kind of don't want to, but that's probably what I'm going to do. Oh no, so I do have that. OBS, I actually have YouTube chat and Twitch chat right next to each other in OBS. But I don't constantly look up at OBS if I don't hear anybody, like if I don't hear any pings. If I hear a ping, I'll look up. I'll see the chat and I'll try to respond to it. But yeah, that only applies for Twitch. So every once in a while, I'll look at YouTube chat, so I'll be aware of it. But it might have been like 5 minutes after they chatted, and people tend to leave much quicker if you don't acknowledge them. So this is going to be removed. These are all prints that I don't care about. Oh, delete or backspace. I guess I should have like to make this a little less obnoxious. I guess I should have something on the server that also checks. This is the thing, monster table, monster check. If type mons is equal to table, then else and Okay, so there's no reason to have monster ID up here. Because we're just getting the attribute anyway. Oh, actually, no, there is. Okay, go back. Okay, cool. I didn't see this. Yeah, because that would result in an error if you're trying to find nil in a table. All right, and this should be fine. So what we do monster check, monster table. Oh, wait. This checks to see if it's a table. I guess I will do it. All right, fine. Just completely undo everything here. Okay. So basically that just means that this has to be this way. I didn't change this yet, so yeah, that's fine, I guess. Over here is the speed restriction. And the speed restriction is this. Local speed restriction. Loc is skill table 7 dot restrictions. Yep. Dot restrictions speed. OS clock minus damage debounce. Where is this applicable? Oh. So it's before. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. We just removed this because this is going to be moved to the damage calculation part. Yo, what's going on, Eternal? How you doing, dude? Okay, so we have this part. Okay. Good way? Good. I assume that's good. Alright, now, I added this recently. I can do an else if is equal to beam. Doing okay. I'd be infinitely better. I'd be doing infinitely better if I had like 48 hours in a day, so I could work on this a little bit more. But unfortunately, that's not the case. I am very, very far behind what I want to be, where I want to be. But I guess that's a common issue with developing stuff, so I can't complain too much. Although I probably should. Alright, so skill table 7, damage type is beam. Then I still want to do pretty much all of this. There's no reason to check if it's instant or not. It's a beam. Yeah, that's what I think. It can always be worse. It can always be worse. All right, I'm gonna actually ask AI to do this for me, to take a look at this and see if there's a better way to do it. Optimize the following code. I don't need improved readability, my dude. How many times do I have to tell you this? All right. What? This actually looks longer than what I gave it. Reduce repetitive calculations. Wait. What do you mean reduce repetitive calculations? Whatever, I'm going to copy this and look at it kind of quote unquote side by side. Only you right now, yep. Alright, so we've got the touch part. Let me see this. Okay. Alright, that's what I did here. So instead of doing A and B stuff, we just replaced it with more relevant information, I guess. I'll save that. I'll just test it really quick. We go into the game. Seems to work to me. I need a better monster death sound, honestly. Alright, it seems to work just fine. I am still running into some annoying issue. Which I will solve soon. I noticed this issue a little while ago, but I didn't actually get a chance to fix it yet. And that is, for some reason, the numbers aren't spawning in the right spot. Like the first one is, but the rest of them are supposed to be above. If you're hitting the same monster and the number of hits is like 2, then it's supposed to be like 2 rows. If it's 3, it's supposed to be 3 rows. For some reason, it's all showing up on the same row. I'll fix that in a bit. That's going to be something on the client side. Probably. Alright. If skill table 7 D type is equal to beam. I feel like... Is there anything I have to do here? Because normally I need to essentially do the same thing as I do with the continuous and the instant stuff. So if there's a delay, I find out if there's a delay and then launch the AoE, then destroy the touch part. Or over here, I actually have to propel the part forward. But I think for beam, I can literally just call the skill AoE. First of all, nice making a game using your knowledge and exploiting and scripting. Um, and also, I kind of wish I want to make a game that is also playable in mobile. The problem with making a game that's playable in mobile is I can't do all of the things that I want to do in it. It has to be constrained to things that can be played on mobile. The next game I make will probably be something that's playable on mobile. So I saved. Let's check out the beam. I know the visuals for the beam already work. I haven't showed it on stream yet, but that I've already confirmed. Let's go beam. All right, so it does exactly what I want it to do. It like stops on the monster. It doesn't do any damage to the monster though, which is concerning. Oh, you made, as in like you made it on like Mobile Studio, or you made it for mobile? Because that's impressive either way, honestly. That's pretty good either way. Alright, so the problem here is unknown. I get the skill visuals. Because the thing is if it worked at all, it would. Right now, I know there is a problem right now of it being in the beam debounce, but it should have worked at least once. So skill table. Oh, it's because no, I have no idea why. Okay. So skill table 8 is what I need to find. Oh, come on. Come on. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would ever want to do that. That sounds like a pain. That sounds like it would be really annoying to do. So, again, kudos to you, man. Oh. I was recently informed that a better way to do table.insert is this. Because this is basically what table.insert is. I don't think I can avoid table.find here. I could probably make a function that is essentially table.find. It's just a for loop looking for v. Okay, so we have skill table. Oh, it's because I made it pip. Right from the top. Else if beam so beams always only hit one monster at a time, so I think I can literally just do this. So this should hit the monster once and then stop. How to make animation? It depends. I mean, I like making animations in Blender. If it's for like the player though, okay, so it's still not working. If it's for the player, I make the animations in Studio, and you just kind of have to move all the different parts. It's a skill that you can learn. It's not too difficult, to be honest. D-type beam. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's because... Okay, it's because the beam doesn't get there yet. Alright, so I actually have to turn the beam debounce off here, I think. Then turn that off. Beam debounce. Where is a beam? The beam debounce, okay, is down there. So the real beam debounce is here. Up here. Let's see if it works now. Still not working. Function is going, slowly but surely. I wonder why it's not liking it. Let's find out. Let's go to the server. It should be appearing here. So I'll do print player, print client table. It is a beam. The beam is pretty much ready. It's just I wanted to do it a different way, and I spent too much time thinking about it. So because I spent too much time thinking about it, I'm just gonna do it the very clearly not optimal way. Alright, so this is a problem. For some reason, it's not actually triggering. Self promotes fire server AoE trigger. Alright. Server module. Oh, jeez. Hey, what's going on, Sophs? I believe you. I don't look forward to making a website either. I feel like it would be easier than making the game, though, to be honest. And that's the problem, Sophs, right? Not Sophs, Snotty. That's the problem, Snotty. Right now, it's not working. You know, I'm trying to basically get things done that I've been trying to get done for a while. It's just taking way too long. It's so annoying. Do I regret doing the overhaul? No, because I absolutely needed to do this. If I didn't do this, this would have been an even bigger nightmare later. The problem is it's still taking so much time. I probably should have done it earlier, if anything. But I probably didn't know enough about it enough about like the framework I wanted to do it earlier. Alright, so I have to go to the server. Where's the server? Where's the server? Module, oh, this is shared. What am I doing? Server, here it is, okay. So remote table, we go print function type. Obviously player is going to be me. Let's print ... Well, I don't even know if that's going to work, honestly. I don't think I've ever tried to print ... before. What? I'm just not smart, guys. What? Okay, so this is an event, not a function. So I have to go down here. Okay. Event type. There you go. All right, now I'll see what the problem is. All right, man. Have a good night, Eternal. All right, skill trigger function. Cool. Three, four. What? Three, four. Oh, this keeps doing skill trigger. There is no AoE trigger here. Okay, AoE triggered once, and the rest of these are skill triggers. Okay, I see what's happening here. All right, Bob. I'm gonna try to remember that, but I no promises that I remember Bob for Eternal, unless you come here more often. I will try though. I will make a solid effort. Okay, so skill AoE isn't actually firing. Why is it not actually firing? Skill tables. Okay, let's do this. Print. Let me stop the code. Okay. Print firing skill. I don't think there's any reason to have that there. All right. What? What was that? Okay. That was weird. The problem with this right now is it is taking a lot of MP. Like, I'm not even doing anything with it. Alright, so none of this is firing for whatever reason. Skill visuals are firing. Like, those are fine. Where's the remotes, though? Let me see. Skill AoE. Skill trigger. Okay, so skill trigger fires before I create any of this. Then I get down here. Let's go print skill table 7 dot D type. Let's see. Let's see what's going on there. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's here? Well, no, it can't be here because I get 2 skill visuals. I know I can get 2 skill visuals. Can I get out of skill visuals, though? Print after skill visuals. Let's do this. Now I have a feeling I can't get out of skill visuals. I think that's the problem. Oh, no, it does. But it can't read the skill table 7. What? Alright, I'll just print skill table then. I have to add a loading screen. Nil. Ooh, okay, skill visuals has to return skill table. Why is it not returning the skill table? Oh, because beam is true. Okay. Can I break actually? Okay, so I'm now returning skill table. Ooh, okay, so I've got a problem where if I click it down and click up on it, it doesn't actually stop it. Alright, how am I going to stop that? That has to be in handle action end. I'm going to sit down for a bit. Give me 1 sec. Alright. And we're back. So, module client animation. So this is what should stop the animation. Oh, this is really annoying. Should I do user input service? Check if check if the key is being held down. Check if key is being held down. I might have to pass some more things down. I don't like that. Whatever. So why is this not liking it? Or why am I not liking this? I'm not liking this because currently I press the beam, it fires out, but if I stop pressing the beam too quickly, then it will just continue doing this animation. So I play the animation. Basically, I think if it starts doing this before the cast is ended, I think. This is really annoying. Okay, so we've got the action. We remove something that we have to find. Yeah, that's fine. What is this? Just remove this. Go local debounce table is equal to that. Debounce table. Alright, so we can do local action is equal to that. Debounce table. Oh, there's like the shifting up though. Is there anything else I'd need here? Not really. Okay, I'll put this in here then. As it was before. Print debounce table. So it actually does do. No, I don't have MP. This is so annoying. All right, so what's the real problem here? I use the skill and I let go of the skill. You know what? I'm gonna print debounce table here. Oh, let me print it at, well, there's nothing I do afterward, right? Yeah, there's nothing I do afterward anyway. So I'm pretty sure that'll just be left with the action 2. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll check. So this will take my, oh, this will remove my need to use table.remove and table.find. But it'll renew my need to create a local action variable. While debounce table 2 is equal to action 2. Do I need to do this? Do task dot wait 0.05. Then we do debounce table 1 is equal to nil. Put action there just for the sake of record keeping. While debounce table 2 is equal to so let me try this. Debounce table 1 is equal to action name it's not equal to nil. Debounce table 1 is equal to action name. But I want to check it against the player's attribute action attribute as well. Do I just do the same thing? I do. And action name is equal to... Oh yeah, that's not gonna work until I do this. Alright, this is from a long time ago, so I'm just going to delete that note. I'm curious what happens here now. Let's see what happens here and how annoying this can be. Alright, that's a problem. Where do I change the action? Handle skill. I changed it in handle skill. Okay. So before I add this, let's print this guy and then print action name. Let's see how bad that is. Module client skills, GFX. Okay, I could probably remove some of this stuff. Alright, so we're gonna try this. What? Oh. Handle action end is action name dot dot end. Oh wait, no, wait. No, it's the other way around. It's debounce table 1 dot dot end is equal to action name. Okay, let's see if that quote unquote fixes the issue. Nope. Let's print the debounce table here too. Print debounce table. This is a very important part of the code, so gotta get it right. While debounce table 2 is not equal to nil task.wait. So we print the debounce table. And we never get beyond printing the debounce table until we run out of MP. So debounce table 2 is always something. Wait a minute. Shoot. Okay, so debounce 1 is the skill we are currently using. Debounce 2, but we can't use a different, we can't have a different debounce 1 until debounce 2 finishes anyway. So this should always only be a maximum of 2 values. I created the debounce table because I thought I'd be adding more values to it to have like different debounces for different skills with different cooldowns. But the cooldowns don't necessarily need to be a debounce. And this thing here, number debounce table equals 0, makes it so that I can never have it so that there's more than 0. Meaning the old skill needs to be done before I use a new skill. Which is fine. That's okay. It might be better to actually no, that's probably just fine. Oh jeez. And the problem here is, so we get the debounce table. Again, the problem is with debounce 2, which is here. This is where debounce 2 is created. And the problem is it keeps being created until oh, that's a catch-22. It's a catch-22. It keeps being created until debounce table 1 is nil. But debounce table 1, I just made this part of the code, so yeah, debounce table 1 can't be nil until debounce table 2 is nil. Okay, so that makes sense now. I mean, I have to change this, obviously, but at least I know what's going on. I don't really want to use table.find. So debounce table 2 is up here. It's number of debounce table. So what happens if this accidentally becomes 1? If that accidentally becomes 1 somehow, we're only ever adding to 1 or number plus 1. So over here, all I have to do is debounce table 1 equals nil. Which I was already doing before. Okay. There's probably a different problem with this now, though. Man, these debounces are so confusing. I know I had an issue when I was first doing this, too. Alright, we have the same issue that I had before. So I didn't solve anything. Great. Again, what is the issue? The issue is the skill visual is created. Have all these nice little casting things created. Alright, this is super confusing. For now, let's do this. Test is equal to nil. Let's go down to skill visuals. Wait, what's skill? Okay, that's skill visual. Skill 2 server, okay. Alright, skill table is set up here. I'm going to say self.variables.test is equal to skill table. The reason why I want to do this is because I want to print this whole damn thing down here. Handle action end. Print, I want to see what happens here. Specifically with this. I guess I should make this bigger, because that's what I'm looking at. Alright, up here is what we're looking at somewhere. Yep, beam. Okay, so we've got the beam. Wait, what? Okay, so this connection is, it's fired when cast is ended. Okay. And we create every time the cast. Okay, I need to see something here. Let me. Oh, whoops. Anim1. I need to print something there. I want to see how often that procs. Print cast ended. Okay, cast ended. Alright, it looks like it does indeed only fire once. That's good. Okay, this moves the part. That's fine. This just changes things based on where everything is. Okay. It's really annoying when you don't know what's wrong. Like, I know what's going on, I just don't know what's wrong with it. Alright. There could be problems here, maybe. If in a very, very awkward moment, there's like a split second where I create the new debounce when the old debounce is no longer there, so it becomes not 2, it becomes 1. And then this tries to find... I mean, that shouldn't really matter, right? Should I just make this always 2? I think I can make this always 2. But again, then why would I even have this kind of table here? I can just have like debounce 1, debounce 2 outside of the debounce table here. One is equal to false, 2 is equal to false. Okay. Now what we do is debounce 2 is equal to false. Actually, no, I guess it does have to be nil. Debounce 2 is equal to action name. I could literally just do this. And then I don't have to do this anymore. Debounce 2. Clear debounce 2. Local function clear debounce 1. Action name. This one is just going to be this. In fact, I can just do this. Copy, paste, make this 1. Maybe I won't do that. I'll make this clear debounce again so I don't have to change anything else. We handle skill, debounce table. Debounce table 1 is equal to action name. Now over here, oh, come on. All right. I changed a few things. I don't think it will actually change anything, but there's a possibility. Who knows? Who knows indeed? Okay, yeah, it didn't actually change anything. That's actually a problem with the skill here now because there should be, where is it? Oh, actually no. Yeah, it's a problem with the skill here because walk speed should be changed back, and it's not changed back. So it's not changed back if I start the beam, but in the skill visuals. So I start the beam, skill function located. We get the beam effects. We associate this function with the cast end, what's it called? Animation point. Then we play the animation. So we play the animation, we get to the animation point, then we start going through here. Nice. Yeah, I mean, what's a GDD? Oh, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, I have a few different game ideas. I mean, most of them are just like remakes of older games, but yeah. Yeah, I gotcha, I gotcha. All right, so here's the thing. This is another table.insert. I'm going to change this to the apparently more efficient. Also, let me paste what I have here. Oh, I don't have anything important here. Let's do the more efficient stuff here. So we're going to cut. Local to destroy. To destroy. Number to destroy plus 1 is equal to this guy. Apparently that's more efficient. And same thing down here, except it's going to be 2. Beautiful. Oh, fair enough. Thank you for letting me know. I just changed the insert. I changed table.insert to the apparently more efficient version of insert, which is just this. Okay. So I play to destroy. The thing is all of these do go through everything. But oh man. What's troves? I'm learning new words today. It's good stuff. I can't speak today. I'm super out of it. I've been staring at this code for like 3 days now, trying to figure out how to do this damn code. This isn't even like what I really want to do, but I can't even conceptualize how I would do it. What I want to do, because it's like impossible. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I have avoided using made, and I'm not going to start using it now. I'm not going to use made. I'm not going to use any of those other stuff. Definitely not using the whatever everybody wants you to use. What is it? The thing that the creator said he's like updated it or something. Like all of that stuff. Yeah, janitor, maid. I mean, those are just like things that make cleanup. It's supposed to make cleanup better, less messy. It's basically a list of like 20 different. There's basically a list of 20 different libraries or modules or whatever, and I don't want to use like any of them. I do use just because I don't want to make my own data store thing. I do use a data store. Yeah, right here. But yeah, it's this guy, Sufi's data store, 1.2. I don't know if he has an updated version of it, but if he does, I don't want to use it. I'm too used to this one. Yeah, 20 different libraries to do the same thing. Just bog down your code with a bunch of repeat stuff. I'd rather, except for data store stuff, because data store stuff is incredibly annoying. It's not that annoying, but I don't want to have to do all my get async, etc., etc. I'd rather the data store do that. Everything else, I think it's fine to just make it yourself. Make sure you know how the game works. Although I guess you run into the issue I'm running into now. If you do it this way. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to make one eventually, but I started making this game before I understood a lot of that stuff. I understand a lot of it now. So again, the next game I make, I might just do that kind of stuff from scratch, but I need to have this game kind of pop off a little bit. And before I do that, I have to make it workable. Oh, man. So what is the problem here? The problem is I let go of the button, and so the beam debounce becomes false immediately. Would this solve itself if I just do... where is it? Let's skill AoE. Wow, I lost it. Clear debounce. Would this clear debounce? Oh, it's down here. Maybe if I move this. I don't have any other place that I can clear the debounce for this particular part, and I think this is what's messing up. Let's see. I didn't really think too much about that because my brain is slowly becoming fried. Okay, we got an error. And it still happens, so that's not the problem. Oh, humanoid and action name. Oh, okay. Oops. Where's the humanoid? Do I have a humanoid? Do I not have humanoid here? Honestly, I probably shouldn't. I should just do skill table 1 for the action name. I should get rid of the humanoid and just do what is it, self.modules dot module client player dot humanoid. There you go. Easy. What's after this? I need to find the other instances of clear debounce. Yeah, get rid of that. Is it in here? Where's the clear debounce? Aerial. Oh. Clear debounce action name. Okay. I do still want to keep this here for now. Clear debounce. Next is down here. Get rid of Noid. All right. Still messed up. Oh my gosh. Maybe I need someone else to give me suggestions on what could possibly be the problem. Or just go through my code again. So what's happening is I press the skill button. If I hold the beam down for a little bit and I end, then that's fine. But if I like just tap it, if I tap the button to use the beam, I get stuck in the animation and I can't move. And it seems like my clear debounce isn't actually running for some reason. Input code? Do you mean? I mean this part is, I'm pretty sure, is fine. This is the handle for all skills. Just do the action name. I make sure everything's good. The thing is this is the handle, and this is this is when you input so when this is on key down, and this is on key up. I've been looking at both of these. On key up. The thing is on key up, I do get rid of the first thing in the debounce table, because that's how in my handle skill, I have a thing where I have this while loop where if I keep the key held down, which means that the debounce table 1 would be equal to the action name, like this will keep trying to fire the skill. And then in the actual skill, it'll check to see if the second debounce, which is for the actual skill cooldown essentially, if the second debounce is there or not. The debounce is created. So I have two. This is the confusing part, and it kind of has to be this way. I have two different debounces. The first debounce is here, and this debounce is. I should probably just make this true instead of action name. I'm probably gonna do that. So this debounce is it's created after it sets the action attribute, which I should probably do this here. Should probably do it here. So after the conditional checks to make sure that things are doable, and after it makes sure that there is nothing in the debounce table. It does this. And number debounce, so there's only ever 2 values in the debounce table. Sorry, I'm also thinking at the same time as I'm talking, so. It's so this is just keys. It's not going to be mouse. But the actual key code is here. The key code should be fine. There's nothing wrong with the key code. Handle key placement, hover enter. Is it load current keybinds? No, this is the actual keyboard visuals. Bind all keybinds. There it is. Okay. So this goes through the keybinds because you can change all the keybinds in the game. So this loops through all the keybinds and it essentially does this. Context action service, bind action at priority, the name of the action, this is for like actions. This is for items. For actual skills, it's actually in weapon. It's in module client weapon handler. So let's actually go there. That's because that's what I'm having an issue with now. So it's down here. So bool is true. It just makes sure that the weapon type is appropriate for the skill. If bool is true, then it binds two things. It binds when you key down, which is this, and I just make sure that that it's a key down thing, and then when you key up. So these are the two. Key up code is this one. Key up code is, let's go. Right click. Oh, this is for something else. Why am I? Yo, where is it? Module client skills. There you go. This is the key up code. This is the module, or not the module. This is the function for it. So these prints were just to check. Oh god. So all I did was I came to the key up code here. So I've been, so this worked before, meaning like the currently what's live in the game is working. It's just I had to change some things elsewhere, and now it's all messed up. Yep. Wait, do you want to table and end equals action name? Yeah. So action name, again, I'll actually move this here so I can just come down here and show you again. This is in weapon handler. This is the actual action name for the up key. So it's I.end. So that would be debounce table 1.end. Although I could probably, again, change the debounce table stuff exclusively to just true and false and make this like action name .end is equal. Well, actually I can't because that the action name is that. Is this a redundant check? Maybe actually. Oh, and yes, it is definitely getting past that if statement. So the thing is this is fine. I think like the prints that I ran before make me believe that this part of the code is actually kind of fine. The part that is kind of weird, and again, this only happens for beams, specifically for my beam skill. And I don't, and so that's why I've been looking at the beam skill. Like I go up here, this is beam, this is the skill visuals for the beam skill. Like the other skills work just fine. Any skill that uses the part in part kind of code works just fine, but the beam skill is weird because it's not a skill where you fire it and then it does damage immediately. It first like extends it extends out, and if it touches a monster, then it deals damage to the monster there. But the thing is, you have to hold the skill down, and so in this beam, there's a beam debounce specifically for beams to make sure that this is only run once. And then the end code, this code, which is lower on in this module, it makes beam debounce false, and that implies that you let go of the key. The thing is, there's quite a few things done here. So the first thing, I just get the beam effects and the animation 1 and animation 2. Animation 1 is, I believe that's the casting animation, and animation 2 is the continuous, like so in this case it would be the staff just moving side to side. I split up those animations so it's a little bit easier to work with. So this is fine. Then this is when you get to the end of the initial cast animation, then you fire the rest. This works fine. I can delete this. I've already confirmed that works fine. Oh, I did have this space here for a reason, just to split the GFX part 1 and GFX part 2 up. Animation 2 is a loop. Wait, there was a... Oh, here. Should be in... No, where is it? Where's the thing where I say stop? Stop. Here. Yeah, so when this... So this is in the handle action end. This is this code down here. Whenever I stop pressing a key, it does loop through all of the weapon animations, and it stops anything that's still looping. All right, now this over here. So this just gets all the graphics parts, so that's fine. This is just information that I'm about to be rapidly changing down here in this heartbeat function, or heartbeat event. First I check to see if the beam debounce has changed to false. So I think this is, I just added this to see if this would fix the problem. So I added this, I added this. I added the clear debounce not 5 minutes ago. I think it's gonna be something here that I changed to make it better, essentially. Oh, you know what? The only time I play looped stuff... Here, let me go back down to the handle action end. If I bring this up there instead... Or not instead, in addition to. Let me create a function here. We go local function clear loop animations. Paste, and makes it really easy because I don't use any local variables. Go down, beam, go down to this. Clear loop animations. Beautiful. All right. I'll make this above the clear debounce. I feel like I can remove the clear debounce, right? Okay. I mean, I'll see if this does what I want it to do. So this is not going to be the entire thing fixed. It's going to be part of it fixed. I will have to destroy those parts separately too. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's what's going to have to happen. So I can move again. Okay. Now I have to find where I delete these parts to destroy. Clear loop animations. Clear instances to destroy. Clear instance to destroy. Okay, let's make this above. Over here. Local function clear instance to destroy, paste, end. And it clears all of the connections afterward. All right, cool. That should solve the problem. I feel like it might. I'm gonna run this through AI to see if there's anything else I can do. But I'm pretty sure. Yep. All right, now let's get the damage actually working, because that was a separate problem of mine. Let's just make sure this still works. Yeah, that still works. I have some major problems with it though. Pick up the potions. How many things have I picked? Oh my gosh. 228 potions. I can barely see it because the screen is so small for me. But yeah. Impressive. Alright, I have enough potions to last me a little while. Alright, I'm going to assume this is fine for now. But I have to figure out the damage part now. This is so annoying. This has been taking me way longer than I want it to take. Let's go again. This time I'll purposefully make it smaller. Skill trigger, AoE trigger. What? After skill visual, skill table, D-type. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the client. Alright, it does do that. Bro, what? It doesn't actually save the monster for some reason. Interesting. Let's go back up to skill visuals. We go back down to where we should be saving the monster, here. Let's go print I. Print I dot instance. I.instance.parent.parent I think is going to be the problem. Maybe. Well, actually, no, because yeah, this is instant position X. So it's going to be I actually just want can I do I dot position? I feel like I can. And that should look a lot smoother. Oh, no, actually it'll only hit like the side, the very side, and it'll look awkward. Yeah, it looks kind of awkward. Also, there's an error that I didn't quite catch. Oh, if it's nil, okay. But if it's not nil, oh jeez. So hitbox. This is I.instance's hitbox. I.instance dot parent get attribute HP val. Okay. That's actually there. So what's the problem? Get attribute HP val is greater than 0. Instance.parent.parent should be J. 8 is blank. Alrighty then, so let's do this. We're going to print skill table down here. So skill table is updated here. So this should be correct. And because it's updating here, it should update down here too. I wonder why it's not. Print skill table 8. Play. Oh wait, I want to play. I want to get rid of this. All right, now I can play. Oh, debounces are so annoying. Beam, okay. It's always blank. All right, I think I know why. It's because of this. And also, this is a new table created every time this is run. Because it's a new table created every time it's run, it doesn't matter if I have a connection function. That's actually why the visuals... Yeah, I need another kind of debounce type thing. So I have skill visuals, beam. I have the beam debounce here. I need this like somewhere else again. Kind of, actually. Almost like the opposite of this, really. Because that sets this up. And that makes it so that I don't redo all of this. But what I want to be sending is the initial table, the initial debounce table, not one that's constantly created. So what I have to do for that then is back up here. Get rid of this. Bring back that beam debounce. But I can't just return true. Actually, I can return true. I can return true, and the reason I can return true is because I can go to the skill AoE, take the skill table. If beam, also let me go back down to skill AoE, make sure this is, okay, this is, Fun, okay. All right, so I'm thinking of a few different ways to do this. Regardless, I'm pretty sure it's going to involve me going down here and doing something here, doing something with this. I think what we have to do is have a skill table dot beam check is equal to false. And then up here, I say it's going to be a while loop. It's going to be self dot, no, it's going to be skill table dot gfx, not gfx, touch connections dot beam damage is equal to self dot services dot run service stepped connect underscore comma dt. Actually, do I even need that? Probably not. A function, first of all. I was messing that up already. What do I have saved here? Oh, they're just the debounce thing. If skill table dot beam check is equal to false, then skill table beam check is equal to false. Beam check is equal to true. And so we have destroyed. Wait, skill AoE. Okay. We have it here too. This is exclusively for pip though. And I need essentially the same thing for beam, but the same thing for beam is where is it? Clear instance to destroy, which I'll go here. Alright, what I'm going to do is merge these two. I will have to change all of these instances to that, but I think that'll be easy enough. Oh, no, it won't be. Uh-oh. Oopsie daisy. The thing is I want there to be multiple skill tables of it, active at any one point in time for any player, because I want them to be able to like summon things. Like a summon would be a skill table too. So how do I remove... Alright, we look for to destroy. And then we have two functions. We say skill table gfx. Sorry, skill table dot gfx connections dot part destroy 1 is equal to skill table dot gfx part 1. Also gfx part. Where's gfx part? Is there any mention of gfx part? Oh, it's there. Okay. gfx part 1 get property changed signal parent connect function. What we're going to do here is just the whole shebang. It's basically just all of this. We do actually it can't be like this. I would have I'll have to make my own thing for this. So I just do for I comma v in skill table dot gfx connections do v disconnect and skill table dot gfx connections I is equal to nil. Okay. Destroy 2. If I is equal to destroy 2, then continue and if I is equal to destroy 1, then continue and. All right. Just keep adding more and more connections. Yikes. I'm honestly shocked it's not lagging out like a lot. Alright, so I know why that's not working. Let's fix that. Let me grab some of these MP potions because I'm going to need MP again soon. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so we go skill table GFX connections equals nil. They should kind of work. Go back to skill AOE. Print skill table dot beam check. I have a feeling beam check is what's failing me right now. Print speed restriction. Wait, this is in like the wrong spot. What? Speed restriction and OS clock minus damage debounce is greater than speed restriction. Then damage debounce is equal to OS clock. Probably do this up here. Can print the speed restriction up here too. And print that boy. All right, let's go. Let's try this again. I don't know why this would make something that wasn't working before work now, but I got a bunch of nils here. That's a problem. $294. $294. Touch connection is okay. I don't need the conditional on the second one. Either one can remove it. I don't care which one removes it. Alright, let's try that again. Again, I still don't think it's going to do exactly what I want it to do, but it should come closer. I think that looks really, really cool. I'm going to keep that in there even though it's probably not doing what it's supposed to be doing. False. Alright, speed restriction is correct. Stop. I didn't realize I said 294. Sorry, 858. 858. All right, that's what I'm looking for. Let's go print. That's what I was looking for, not necessarily the actual conditional. I want the number. Then we're gonna print damage debounce. Print os dot clock. The game should start lagging soon with all these prints. On a stepped, like it's kind of funny that it hasn't yet. Okay, so we've got 861. All right, cool. Alright, so I have damage debounce. Yo, how does this keep changing? The only place I change it is... Yeah, the only place I change it is here. So how does that keep changing? Oh wait, no, 6588, 6588, 6588. Okay, so now it's not. Okay, 6588. All right, cool. Um. 6588, 6788. Okay. True. Okay, all right, all right. So it was false, and then it turned true. Let's try this again. Should be true, okay. False. True. And the AoE trigger happened. Okay, I think I know what happened now. I didn't actually check it yet, but I'm pretty sure I know what happened. Service heals. Okay. Monster table. I haven't done this part yet. So let's do this. Monster check. Just making sure. Okay, so monster check is fine. Alright, if skill table 7 dot d type is equal to beam, then else. And okay, next we go to the damage thingamajig. Damage player damage. It's not damage output. Player damage. We go to I don't see a true or false yet. Oh, here we go. If, I guess, skill table 7 dot d type is equal to can I just keep this actually? No. Is not equal to beam, then and okay. Let's check the new updates out. It's a lot of printing. I actually really like how that looks, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to stop and figure out why this ain't working. It's not working at all now. Oh, okay, I see why. So monster table. Let's do, oh wait, I can change all of this here. So we do skill table 9 number skill table 9 plus 1 is equal to false. Number skill table 8 plus 1 is equal to V. Oh, what table insert, yeah. Now what I have to do here, because this is a beam, skill table 8 is equal to skill table 8, 1 is equal to V. Or is equal to monster table 1. And monster table is equal to 1. All right. That should do it. There is a problem with efficiency there, but we'll figure it out. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. I have a debounce issue. Right, how do I fix this debounce issue now? Right, I think... Let's see. Debounce issue is going to be on the client. It's because I include like jumps and stuff as well. So this is actually going to be a problem with here. Let's do print debounce table. And what else? Oh, print player get attribute. Okay. Print player get attribute action. All right, now let's recreate the problem. Make that a little bigger. So I've got this. All right, let's try that again. Also, can I recreate the problem with not the magic beam, or is it exclusively a magic beam thing? No, it is exclusive. It seems to exclusively be a magic beam thing, likely because of the restrictions. All right, that's 294. Okay, 294 is the beam check. I'm happy I do the beam check. Skill visuals. I think I don't need the clear debounce, and I think that might actually confuse things. Or not. Okay, so the problem here is beam debounce never becomes false. And the place beam debounce becomes false is down here. Alright, yeah, we end up in a weird catch-22 here then. So we've got debounce table 1. So this happens because I jump. Is it just jumping while I'm doing it, or is it the length of time I'm holding it and when I do it? So let's do this. Okay. No, it's the fact that I'm jumping and trying to do it. Okay. So that's actually up here. That is a problem with the restriction. Ground restriction. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, this is an easy fix. Okay. Also, I'm pretty sure I can remove the action name from it. Yep. All right. So that works now. Next is let me stop the music. Stop the game. Stop the game. Hold your horses. Yeah, let me remove the action name from all of these clear debounces because I do not need that anymore. After my amazing changes, which might bite me in the butt later, but we'll see. We'll find out. Oh, also, yeah, I think I don't technically need this here. I don't technically need this here because beam debounce just changed down here. But I do I'm still not entirely sure why this worked to fix it, because wait, no. This worked to fix it because I changed some conditional thing here. Alright, let me go to is it in skill or did I change it to movement? It might be in movement now. The double jump. or just jumping in general. Update movement. The problem with update jump yeah, the player's action has to be blank. Which means that for some reason it shows my action as blank. Yep. Alright, it does show my action as blank. Why does it show my action as blank? That's not cool. So double jump works perfectly fine. Or like all the jump stuff works perfectly fine. It's the skill stuff that is messing with it. So it's debounce table. It's specifically 1. It's while debounce table 1 is equal to action name. Print debounce table one. Okay. Super confusing. Oh, why is this still not working the way I want it to? Skill to server, action name true. If this ends up being true, then break. Wait, what do you mean if it ends up being true, then break? So what about the other skill? Player. Alright, that was the problem. I don't need a false, I just need a return, a general return. The times that I need to return true specifically are if the restrictions are not there, essentially. And any time that I have to clear debounce, basically. Anytime I have to clear debounce is when I have to have a return true. Let me take a look at all of my returns here. Specifically, yeah, or if the MP is not there, right. Down here I don't need a return, like there's no reason. Other than to clear this underline, but I'm not going to do it just to clear the blue underline that means nothing. Alright, so it works now. I'm going to test it a bit more. Make sure there's no other weird things that happen. What do you mean? It's because I'm working on also hi Henry, what's going on, man? What do you mean? I'm working on my beam. This thing. You see? That's a beam. What did you change it to? What are you doing? Oh, come on, man. I don't need to get views for things like that, man. If I wanted that, I'd start an OnlyFans or something, you know. Maybe I should do that. Let's do that. Jeez. No, it didn't. You you can't do that, man. Now people are expecting things. That is pretty funny though. It does work, but like, at what cost? At what cost? Also, the beam works too. Look at that. After several hours of struggling with this BS, it finally works. How did you get an F in math, dude? Aren't you a coder or something? Aren't you like a scripter or something? Like, what kind of math are you failing? Homework? Oh, well. Yeah, that explains it. Homework should be done away with, in my honest opinion. Like, homework should be a required thing if. Tell me what you think about this. If students needed to take some kind of, like, understanding test, like a 5-minute understanding test at the end of the day, and if you didn't, like, completely ace it, then homework is necessary. But if you ace it, then you can just skip the homework. Or rather, you get graded for full points for the homework. I guess the issue is that it takes 5 minutes out of class. I mean, in the United States, like classes are only like between 40 and 50 minutes each in high school and under, which is not enough time to get through a lot of topics, or not enough time to get through enough topics to actually matter. So yeah. All right, yeah, a B's fine. If you got a B specifically because of homework, then honestly, you're doing fine. Your parents might not be happy about it, but as, jeez, that was loud. Um, I might have to change that. But like, as long as you actually understand the concepts and can use them in real life, then it's all good. Unless you want to get into like a super good college, in which case, yeah, I don't know, dude. Hopefully, yeah, that would be nice. Wait, what happened? Oh, I'm just stupid, I guess. Okay, so I got the beam down. Next thing I wanted to work on, believe it or not, is actually this is something new. I don't have it here. I'm gonna be working on auras now. I'm gonna duplicate this guy. And now I'm going to start with auras. Yes, Henry. Aura rig. No, then society is doomed. Society is doomed. I tell you. All right, so I'm calling this the aura rig. It's humanoid root part. All right, so this is what I kind of wanted for level ups, but that's like very clearly not enough. Like, I'd have to do something else with that. What I'm actually gonna do is remove all of these. Oh, what? Okay, remove that. Aura. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. You'll be in charge of raids from now on. Then, just let me know who we're raiding. It's got to be someone doing Roblox content though. You can't just go lying like that, man. I guess you can, but like, make you look bad. Humanoid description. What the? This was a thing? What? Whatever. I don't like humanoids. So we've got the aura. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Temp particles. Here you go. Magic ball water. Duplicate. Alright, here's the problem with this. The size. Needs to straight up be multiplied by like 5. And I don't want to be doing this here. Do I actually have to do this here? So annoying. Okay, 5. Jeez. What's 5 times 0.9? 4.5? Yeah, 4.5. Just reset. Just, when I say reset, I mean delete every single point. Oh, there's like multiple points here. Yikes. Alright, we needed a beginner number and an ending number. Is that okay? I feel like yes, but it is going to have to be a little bit forward. I do want it to move like it moves in the actual bubble. The Z offset, let's make it 2, let's make it 3. Okay, so Z offset of 3. We could make it 4, honestly. All of these would need a Z offset of 4. Or anything with a Z offset of 0 needs a Z offset of 4, and then anything with a Z offset of 1 can have a Z offset of 5. Okay. Yo, that looks pretty okay, to be honest. What's this, by the way? Is this the back? No, I'm looking for the back. Nope. Bubbles 3. It's bubbles 3. Alright, we're gonna delete bubbles 3, bubbles 1, and bubbles 2. Alright, we're 1. Sorry, it goes to 0.8, from 0.8 to 0. Let's make it go from point 4, or sorry, from 4 to 0. Oh, I like that. Oh, jeez. Getting started. Alright, so we're gonna do... bubbles. .5. Alright, so if I make this like 2.5, alright, those are a little bit too awkward. I like 0.5. I think the lifetime is gonna have to be like 10. How spread angle, speed is gonna have to be... They do go much further out. Nice. Speed is gonna be like 1, 2. How far out do they go now? Alright, that's too much. This will still... I have to increase the rate to like 200, honestly. Let's go speed 1 because lifetime is 5. That should be pretty much perfectly to the edge. Pretty much. It's not exactly to the edge. This one's not a flip book either. This is just a straight up... These are just straight up bubbles. So they spread all over the place. Let's make it 100. One of the issues is I kind of want these to spread out like faster. I can make the... If I make the lifetime 1 and the speed 5... I think that kind of solves the problem, almost. Alright, the next problem is actually, I think, is it this one? I think it is this one. Yeah, I actually really like this one. If I make the speed 1, what happens? And make the rate 50. 20. Oh no. Oh, spread angle 360. Speed is 5. Lifetime is 0.5. Speed is 10. Rate is 100. Size 5. That was easy. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it. Although I do want to make this even better than this. How do I improve on this for a water aura? This is gonna set my process for the other 4 auras too. What is it? Fire, earth, air, and none, or neutral, or whatever. So instead of having things come out from the center, can I just have it like circle around? The answer is yes, but I'm gonna have to change the flipbook. Because I mean, my favorite bubble is the one, or the bigger ones that are coming out. That's the flipbook bubble. That's this one, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Otherwise, this is like neutral bubbles. Let me actually take a look at these though, because it's 0, 360 we can do. Oh, there you go. Okay. I was like, why is there like a hole in the center? Fixed it. Rotation speed is 720. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. The rate is, it's kind of high. Maybe not high enough, honestly. How much is that going to impact visual performance? If I just make this like 1,000. All right, let me just do the thing in GIMP. Oh geez, it's getting kind of late though. All right, I'm gonna finish this thing, and then I'm gonna have to leave. But I will probably end the stream now just to get ready, because I have to start. I'm gonna have to start leaving in like 10 minutes. Thanks for tuning in, Henry. Are you there, or are you gone? Probably gone. Hey, what's going on, David? You caught me right as I'm leaving. Like, that's actually why everything's going laggy, because I was looking at Discord. But yeah, I'm gonna finish making the flipbook for this, or I'm gonna finish updating the flipbook for this, then testing what it looks like. I want it to like circle around the edge. I mean, it's right now I'm making auras for the 4 different elements and the neutral element. But yeah, the overall I'm making a game. It's called Acorn Adventure. Here, the game link is here if you want to check it out. It's a 2.5D game, and it's only 0.5 because Roblox is 3D. So you know, it's a 2D game with 3D graphics kind of thing. feel free to take a look at it and give it an upvote, favorite it, etc. You know, the things, the normal things. All right, yeah. Let me maybe I'll just do this on stream. I mean, I'm not gonna show it on stream. It's gonna slow things down too much if I do. Files, but particles, flipbook images sorted. Do I? Oh, you know what? Did I get that from a completely different spot? I'm gonna have to do this off of off stream because it's gonna take too long. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll be back on Monday. Bye.